Hi there. Just like all Indians, okay, I am also very worried about the rupee depreciating in terms of dollar. So some people are saying that it is rupee not which it is not the rupee which is depreciating, but it is the dollar which is appreciating. Okay, which is correct also. Actually, many more currencies, especially currencies in the emerging markets, they have depreciated much more than rupee has depreciated. But this is not a solace for us. This is not a solace for us. So first of all, in 2014, I thought when Modi came to power, I said at that time perhaps rupee was $1 was 62 rupees. I said now rupee will go down to 40. Let me admit, I was a student of business management, a practitioner of business management with no background of economics. But then when the rupee started to go down, even in Modi regime, then I started to do some research work, some studying, starting from the elementary books of economics to books written by senior professors and senior currency experts. So it is like this. See, we are exporting less and we are importing more. So when we are exporting, dollars are flowing in. Okay. But when we are importing, we have to pay back in dollars. So we don't have so many dollars. So it is obvious that we will have to buy dollars or something like that. So dollar will keep appreciating against us. So what happens is sometimes foreign companies, foreign investors, foreign portfolio investors, they invest into India, they bring dollars. Then there are so many NRIs, they bring dollars to India, they are repatriating their savings to India. Then there are foreign direct investments, so foreign portfolio investors who are investing in India. So that is how we are able to pay actually. So if Reserve Bank is building reserves of $700 billion or whatever it is because so many people are parking their dollars in India. But then there is a risk, this is not our dollar, So like foreign portfolio investors, they can bring in money, they can invest in Indian stocks, then they will take it out. So when they want to take it out, we have to give them those dollars back, isn't it? Like it is happening right now. So many lakh crores of dollars have gone out because foreign portfolio investors have taken out our money. So why is rupee performing so badly? If you say it is a bad performance, this is because American market has become very attractive, Because America interest rates are they have gone high, and American economy has seen an unexpected growth boom. Americans don't know why their country is doing well. This is what happens with economics. Sometimes people don't know why they are doing badly or why they are doing so nicely. But the fact of the matter is America has a currency which is a strong currency, which is going stronger, and their interest rates are better. So foreign portfolio investors are taking on money. Why? Even Indians want to send their kids abroad. They want to invest abroad. Everybody till yesterday wanted to invest in Nvidia before the Nvidia crashed. So we also have this liking to invest in foreign companies. So naturally, and because rupee is largely not so tightly controlled, it's not so, it's managed, but you can't blame RBI of controlling rupee so much. So it is but natural that the Indian that dollar will appreciate against Indian rupee. So what can you and I do? It's very simple. You want dollar to crash? I will tell you how to crash the dollar. See, among the top things which we import, oil, right? Because we don't produce much of crude oil. We produce less than 15%. Second is electronic equipment. Oil you have to import, because if you when the oil imports, if they go down, unless you are producing more in India, that means the economy is slowing down, not a good sign. Electronic components you will keep on importing, you will keep on importing. Gold. Suppose all of us decide that this year we will not buy gold. Economy will, the gold prices might crash. Okay, and if we stop importing gold as a nation, we stop fueling the growth of gold import, the dollar will go down. Definitely it will crash. I am sure. By crash I mean it will crash by 6, 7, 8% basis points. So but we want gold. So India, see, with all respect to all the religious institution, all religious institutions are holding so much of gold. I want government of India to buy that gold. Buy, not take, not grab. Buy that gold. Okay, buy that gold, and then we could convert it into some kind of a malleable form, and we could sell that gold. It will take care of at least 3-4 years of gold demand in India, and we will not import gold. So this is this is my sense. I know you think this guy is crazy, but this can happen. This can crash the dollar by at least 5-6 percentage basis points. One thing you have to understand that de-dollarization. Donald Trump may he may stomp and he may say, I will put tariff on those countries who are for de-dollarization. Dollar is behaving like a badass. It's behaving like a boss. It's about time a parallel currency came up. Because what America is doing, America is just printing dollars, okay, and it is keeping its interest rates artificially high. So this is not the way. This is the hegemony of America over world economics. So I wish India and China got together. Actually, I wish they had good relations, and I know India does it a bit. I know China also will do its bit. If India and China can combine to one already a superpower, one an emerging superpower, and Russia and Brazil and South Africa, and if Middle East could also join hands, I think we can put an end to this hegemony of dollar in the currency market. Thank you very much.